I'd like to call this meeting the Show City Council to order. Show that all council members are present with the exception of Councilman Hatch. Clerk, I'm sorry, Councilman Hatch, you're here.
I was going to leave right then.
Has to be excused tonight. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. Tonight, I've asked Councilman Judd to lead us in the invocation, followed by Councilman Adams to lead us in pledge. If y'all would like to stand and join us.
Our Father in heaven, we're grateful for this opportunity we have to meet together in our city council meeting today. We're grateful for this community we live in, for the beautiful place that this is, and we're grateful for our community members and the community that we have, and the love and support we give each other. We're grateful for our first responders, our police officers, and our firefighters, all those that help to keep us safe, our military personnel. And we pray that as we go through this meeting, we can discuss the things that are pertinent to the city and things that will be helpful, help us, we can do and choose the right things for the citizens, our community, and we say these things in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilman Judd, Councilman Adams, appreciate that. All righty, next item on the agenda is call to the public. Any citizen desire to speak on a matter that's within the jurisdiction of the city council may do so at this time. Comments may be limited to 3 minutes per person and shall be addressed to the city council as a whole and not to individual member. Issues raised may be limited to those with the jurisdiction of the city council. Pursuant to Arizona open meeting law, the city council cannot discuss the item at this time. At the end of the conclusion of the public, call to the public, the city council may respond to criticism made by the spokesman, ask city staff to review a matter, ask the matter to be on a future agenda. I have one person, Jeannie, I can't say your last name. Dargett. Come on up, you're the next candidate. Absolutely. State your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Jenny Dargett. I'm at 3860 South White Mountain Road in the Ranchero Mobile Home Park. We are having an event. I'm with Fishers of Men. We are having an event called Boots Around the Mountain. This is a fundraising event for the veterans that are here on the mountain. We are trying to bring awareness to the homelessness that we do have in the area and also TBI and PTSD. The registration for the walk starts at 9 o'clock. The walk is from 10 to 2. It is at Sholo City Park. On the flyers that are being passed out, you just go to the website. You can learn a little bit more about Fishers of Men, and then you can also click on to register for the walk. We are going to have quite a few vendors, and we do have a few sponsors in that will be there. And we are looking forward to seeing you all there. And we thank you so much for allowing us to have this event at the park.
Thank you, Jeannie. Appreciate it. Anybody got any questions? Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All righty, next item on the agenda is the consent calendar. We'll entertain a motion to proclaim by the mayor April 2023 as Child Abuse Month, proclaim April 2023 as Fair Housing Month, proclaim April 9th, 2023 Public Safety Telecommunication Week, and proclaimed by the mayor April 2nd through April 8th as Sholo High School Cougar Cheerleader Championship Week. Also, consideration of Meadow lease agreement with E.B. Ellsworth family, consideration of resolution number R23-03 granting preservation and conservation, yeah. Conservative easement to the Arizona Sparks Parks and Recreation. Consideration of the Show City Council meeting, March 21st, 2023. Entertain a motion to accept the consent calendar as read, or if you have any questions. I got a motion, I got a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion passed. At this time, we'll do a couple proclamations. Proclamation by the mayor proclaiming April 9th through the 15th, 2023 as Public Safety Telecommunication Week in the city of Show Low. City Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Whereas emergencies can occur at any time that require police, fire, or emergency medical services, and whereas when an emergency occurs, the prompt response of police officers, firefighters, and paramedics is critical to the protection of life and preservation of property, and whereas the safety of our police officers, firefighters, and paramedics is dependent upon the quality and accuracy of information obtained from citizens who telephone the City of Show Low Emergency Communications Center. And whereas public safety telecommunicators are the first and most critical contact our citizens have with emergency services, and whereas public safety telecommunicators are the single vital link for our police officers, firefighters, and paramedics by monitoring their activities by radio, providing them information, and ensuring their safety. And whereas public safety telecommunicators of the City of Show Low have contributed substantially to the apprehension of criminals, suppression of fires, and treatment of patients. And whereas each dispatcher has exhibited compassion, understanding, and professionalism during the performance of their job in the past year. Now, therefore, John Leach Jr., Mayor, on behalf of the Show Low City Council, does hereby proclaim the week of April 9th through the 15th, 2023, as Public Safety Telecommunicators Week in the City of Show Low, and encourages all citizens and public safety personnel to join in honoring and recognizing the public safety telecommunicators of the Show Low Police Department and throughout the nation, and the vital contributions they make to the safety and well-being of our citizens.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. Appreciate that. Representatives, come on up. Probably never, ever be able to thank you guys enough for what you do and the stress level that you guys go through on a daily basis, but it's just a small token of our appreciation. You guys do an outstanding job. Like I said, I couldn't imagine sitting in any of those chairs to do what you guys do. You guys do an awesome job, and thank you very much for everything you do. Thank you. Very much for everything. Thank you. Appreciate it. You want to rest in your voice? Appreciate it. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Speech. Kind of asked them if they want to say a few things, but they want to rest their voices, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys again, Maria. Appreciate everything you guys do. Okay, next proclamation is proclaiming April 2nd through 8th, 2023 at Show Low High School Cougar Show Cheerleading State Championship Week in Show Low.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Whereas on Saturday, February 18th, 2023, the Show Low High School varsity show cheerleading team won the Division III varsity show cheer at the Arizona State Cheerleading Pom Tournament. And whereas the City of Show Low recognizes excellence and dedication by the cheerleaders, their parents, the coaching staff, the administration, the student body, and the community. And whereas the City of Show Low recognizes outstanding sportsmanship by the cheerleaders, their fans, and their coaches. And whereas the City of Show Low recognizes the desire, determination, and discipline of each cheerleader and the team's collective determination. Now, therefore, John Leach Jr., Mayor, on behalf of the Show Low City Council, does hereby proclaim April 2nd through April 8th, 2023 as Show Low High School Cougar Cheerleading State Championship Week in the City of Show Low, and urges all citizens in the community to acknowledge this tremendous achievement.
A representative, and congratulations. Who wants to come up? Where's the coaches? Where's the coaches? Y'all got to come up sooner or later. And apparently you guys, some of you guys are unbeatable. 7 years in a row, is that my understanding? So the seniors have never been beat. So
Who's all the seniors?
who's all the seniors? And y'all have never been beat. Congratulations. Can I have one of the seniors come get this? Since I don't see any coaches. Anyway. Oh,
You look so young.
you look like one of them.
Thank you.
You look like one of them.
Oh, that's very flattering. Someone once thought Becca was my daughter, but
We got a shirt we'd like to give each of
oh, awesome.
you. Read it on.
Okay,
Just read
you
them
ready?
off. Yep.
All right, J.C. Perkins.
We're going to go in by this list right here.
Sorry.
Have patience.
Casey Clerk. Dave Larson. Chloe Blake. She's not here.
You can? Can we trust you?
Keely Paget.
She's not here either.
We can trust you, though.
Yeah, it depends on the day.
Emma Haltom.
She's also not here.
Sammy Zerber.
Those ones that aren't here, just make sure they don't come next year.
Jesse Chevalier.
Jesse's here. She's the loud one up front.
Randy Lopez. Marissa Fogle. Bailey Brower. Bailey Brower.
Yeah. That ain't all of them.
Aaliyah Howe. Darian Gabler. Trevini Woodenberg. How do you say that? Trevini. That's prettier.
I would have butchered it worse than that. That's why she's reading.
Peyton Larson.
I could have read that one.
Brentley Finch. Elena Luss.
Really? You're going to need a box back.
And then we have R.C. Palm. Are they all up here too? Okay. Rachel Sturm. Sierra Penrod. Julia Middleton. There's
Hiding in the back.
Hastings Reedhead. Helena Cantor. Haley Robinson.
Haley's also not here.
And then your guys' are in here as well. So
Can I have the box?
you have one, but you need two, apparently.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Again, congratulations. You guys are awesome, and do it again next year so we go 8 years in a row. You want to turn around and take, anybody want to take a picture?
Oh, yeah, someone.
Come get that picture taken. You can come up here to take a picture if you would like. We can get out of it.
We in it or out of it?
Oh, I was going to shut the door. Get out of it.
Stay. He's just closing. I guess we can close him behind.
Scoot over. We're going to try to squeeze behind them.
On three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I think I blanked. Wait.
Oh, you're okay. I'm
Thank you. Congratulations again. You guys are really going to stay? Yes. Wait. Wait.
They could leave.
Good job, John.
Looks like a break. Sorry.
Knew he had some sons that were in junior high.
The next 5.
I'm already
But at least you're not last.
That's true.
I've been successful, I would have made the newspaper.
Hey, guys. Thank you. All righty, next item on the agenda is we'll have a public hearing for an application submitted by Lloyd Harvey and Thin Thai for a number 6 bar liquor license on behalf of Bison Golf Club for its location at 1 North Bison Preserve Drive, Shoal, Arizona. Mrs. Hall.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Lloyd Harvey and Thin Thai, representing Bison Golf Club, submitted a person transfer and a location transfer application for a number 6 bar liquor license for its location at 1 North Bison Preserve Drive. The request is to transfer the 6 bar liquor license currently held by Mr. Ahir of Downtown 9 Motel located at 1451 East Deuce of Clubs in Sholo. The property was posted as required by state law and no public input had been received. The Sholo Police Department conducted background checks on the applicants and found nothing amiss. The Department of Liquor Licenses and Control conducts its own internal investigation and background checks. Based on the investigators' findings and the recommendation of the City Council, the State Liquor Board will decide whether to approve or deny the application. And then just note that if the City Council chooses to recommend denial of the application, the motion must state the reasons for denial.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. Appreciate that. At this time, I'll open it up to a public hearing. Is there anybody who want to speak on this matter? Seeing nobody run up here, I'll close the public hearing, turn it back to council for motion or question.
I'll make a motion, Mayor.
Councilman Olson.
I move to recommend approval of the State Liquor Board application submitted by Lloyd Harvey and Thin Thai for number 6 bar license on behalf of the Bison Golf Club for its location at 1 North Bison Preserve Drive, Sholo, Arizona.
Got a motion? I'll second it. Got a motion and second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion passed unanimously. Thank you. All righty, next item on the agenda is consideration of an application submitted by Darius Gibbons on behalf of Medieval Mayhem Historical Arts Foundation for a special event liquor license for 2023 Metal Mayhem Renaissance Fair on July 7th, 8th, and 9th, 2023 at Frontier Field. Ms. Hall.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Darius Gibbons, representing the Medieval Mayhem Historical Arts Foundation, submitted an application for a special event liquor license for the 2023 Medieval Mayhem Renaissance Fair at Frontier Fields, scheduled for July 7th, 8th, and 9th, 2023. The license will allow the Medieval Mayhem Historical Arts Foundation to sell alcohol during the event. An existing 6-foot chain link fence surrounds Frontier Fields where the alcohol will be sold and consumed. One entrance exit gate will be open for participants to enter and leave the area, which will be staffed by at least 4 and up to 6 security personnel provided by Navajo County Sheriff's Auxiliary to ensure no alcoholic beverages enter or leave the fenced-in premises. Along with Arizona Rangers, the Sheriff's Auxiliary will roam the field to provide additional security when available. The Sholo Police Department performed a background check on the applicant and found nothing that would preclude approval of this special event liquor license. The application and action taken by the council will be forwarded to the Department of Liquor Licenses and Control. And unlike the regular liquor license that we just had, the council's decision is final for such an application. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. Appreciate that. Are there any questions or comments or motions? Councilman Alsop.
Yeah, I'll make a motion as soon as I get it back up here on my screen. Okay, I move to approve the application submitted by Doris Gibson for a special event liquor license for 2023 Medieval Mayhem Renaissance Fair on July 7th, 8th, and 9th, 2023 at Frontier Fields.
Got a motion? Need a second? Got a second by Vice Mayor. All those in favor? All those opposed, same sign. Motion passed unanimously. I can tell you, I got to go last year. I think I went back in the day when it was in Lakeside, but I did get the chance to go last year, and thank you, because it was a blast. Me and the wife walked around. It was a lot of fun. So if you get a chance on any of those days, I would say definitely go out and visit, because it's a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys doing this too. I know it's a lot of work, but it's fun once it's here, right? Appreciate that. All righty, next item on the agenda is consideration of an application submitted by Sunshine Marney. How do you say it? Marnay. That's what I thought. Brewer, on behalf of Shoalo Chamber of Commerce for a special event liquor license for 2023 Shoalo Days on June 9th and 10th at Frontier Field. Mrs. Hall.
All right, I think this is our last liquor license for the night.
We got a couple probably next week.
Sunshine Marnay Brewer, representing the Shoalo Chamber of Commerce, submitted an application for a special event liquor license for the 2023 Shoalo Days at Frontier Field, scheduled for June 9th and 10th, 2023. The license will allow the Shoalo Chamber of Commerce to sell alcohol during the event. An existing 6-foot chain link fence surrounds Frontier Fields where the alcohol will be sold and consumed. One entrance and exit gate will be open for participants to enter and leave the area. Got me on both staff summers, that word. It'll be staffed by security personnel provided by the Arizona Rangers to ensure no alcoholic beverages enter or leave the fenced-in premises. When available, the Arizona Rangers will roam the field to provide additional security. The southwest corner of the Frontier Fields will house the kids zone and no alcohol will be allowed there. The Shoalo Police Department performed a background check on the applicant and found nothing that would preclude approval of this special event liquor license. The application and action taken by council will be forwarded to the Department of Liquor Licenses and Control. And again, the council's decision for this is final.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. Appreciate that. Any questions, comments, motions? Councilman Judd.
I move to approve the application submitted by Sunshine Marnay Brewer for a special event liquor license for the 2023 Shoalo Days on June 9th and 10th at the Frontier Fields at Shoalo, Arizona.
Thank you. Got a motion. I got a second. All those in favor? All those opposed, same sign. Motion passed unanimously. Thank you. Okay, next item on the agenda. It is the Rachael Hall show. Next item on the agenda is consideration of appointment of the Aviation Advisory Committee member, Mrs. Hall.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. At the March 21st, 2023 City Council meeting, the City Council reappointed Louis Booker to the Aviation Advisory Committee with a term to expire March 2027. Mr. Booker contacted staff and withdrew his application to serve on the Aviation Advisory Committee. Staff contacted incumbent Gary Winslow to gauge his interest in the vacancy, and Mr. Winslow was still interested in the position. Staff recommends appointing Gary Winslow to the Shoalo Aviation Advisory Committee for the term ending in March 2027.
Thank you. Need a motion.
I move to appoint Gary Winslow to the Shoalo Aviation Advisory Committee for a term expiring March 2027.
So you got a motion, got a second? All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion passed unanimously. Thank you. All righty, next item on the agenda is consideration of award of a construction contract for East McNeil Roadway Reconstruction Project, City of Shoalo project number R0823, and authorize of associated budget transfers. Mr. Hemesath.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Ms. Hall, can I have a turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
You getting a liquor license again too?
The city's fiscal year 2022 capital improvement plan budget includes $375,000 for a roadway improvement project labeled East McNeil Central to 8. Scope of this work includes reconstruction about 2,500 feet of East McNeil. Due to the wide discrepancies in the existing asphalt and base thickness, the existing roadway section will need to be removed to uncover the roadway subgrade. Geogrid stabilization will be installed, and a new 4-inch asphalt over 8-inch aggregate base course will be installed. Approximately 600 square feet of new sidewalk, ADA ramps, driveways, and new drainage infrastructure will also be replaced along East McNeil near the Nicholas Homestead School and the city campus site. City engineering staff designed the project with a construction estimate of $545,000. The project was publicly bid according to statutory requirements with the following results. Perkins Cinder Incorporated, $592,661.26. Surface Contracting at $708,975.00. Due to the rising construction costs, the excess funding to construct the project will come from the general improvements line item in the CIP. Staff recommends awarding the construction contract for the East McNeil Roadway Reconstruction Project, City of Shola Project R0823, the Perkins Center Incorporated, in that amount not to exceed that $592,661.26, and authorize the associated budget transfer. The bid tabulation for the work is attached, and I'm available for a question.
Thanks, sir. Any questions? Councilman Olson.
This is going to be a great collector street for us to come in, because now everybody doesn't have to go down 8th Street to go over by, or 5th Street or anything else to try to get back out onto Old Linen or even the Deuce. So this is I think we've been waiting for this for a long time. A lot of people there has been waiting for it. So it's going to be a great asset for those people to get in and out of that. So if there's not anything else, I'll make a motion.
Any other questions? Go ahead.
Okay, I move to award the construction contract for the East McNeil Roadway Reconstruction Project, City of Shola Project number R0823 to Perkins Cinder, Inc., in an amount not to exceed $592,661.26, and authorize the associated budget transfers.
Got a motion, got a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion passed unanimously. All righty, next item on the agenda is consideration of award of construction contract number 2023 sunken manhole repair project, City of Shola project number S4323. Mr. Hemesath.
Thank you, Mayor. This project is kind of becoming a yearly project of the work we're seeing out there. The city currently requires that the new wastewater manholes are backfilled with a type 2 slurry similar to a low strength concrete. The slurry material is poured into the excavated area around the manhole, dries, and provides a strong base for future asphalt replacement. This requirement removes the difficult task of compacting backfill material next to a curved surface of a manhole. Manholes installed prior to 2008 may have been installed without slurry backfill, and likely with aggregate base compacted along the side of the manhole. If the aggregate base material is not compacted correctly, the roadway begins to settle around the outside of the manhole. The steel cover of the manhole sticks out of the settled hole, creating an unsafe condition for the traveling public and snowplows. The scope of this project is to excavate 8 feet deep around the settled manhole, replace it with slurry backfill, reset the steel ring and cover, install a concrete collar, and replace any asphalt removed. 4 manholes have been identified for this project at various locations throughout the city. The city has also identified 10 additional manholes that have been previously repaired with slurry but need adjustment and the final asphalt patch to be installed. The project was designed by engineering staff with a construction estimate of $70,000. The project was bid in accordance with statutory requirements with the following results. Apache Underground Excavating at $80,000 and HT4 $110,256. Staff recommends awarding the construction contract for the 2023 sunken manhole repair project, City of Shola project number S4323 to Apache Underground Excavating, and that amount not to exceed that $80,000. Bid tabulation for the work is attached, and I'm here for questions.
Thank you, sir. Any questions? I got kind of a sort of a question. You call it sunken, but that doesn't mean that, right? I mean, the road could be down, the manhole could be up, correct?
Almost like the road sinks and the manholes kind of heave up.
Right.
That's kind of what it, but
Okay.
that's what we call them, sunken.
What I thought. Questions, comments, or motions? Councilman Adams.
I move to award the construction contract for the 2023 sunken manhole repair project, City of Shola project number S-4323 to Apache Underground Excavation in the amount not to exceed $80,000.
Got a motion, got a second by the vice mayor. All those in favor of the motion? All those opposed? Motion passed unanimously. Next item on the agenda is consideration of award of a construction contract for Fools Hollow Subdivision Water Line Replacement Phase 1, City of Shola project number W0523, and authorization of associated budget transfers.
Last one, Mayor.
A lot of transfers, though.
Yes. City's fiscal year 2023 capital improvement plan budget included $680,000 for waterline improvement project labeled Fools Hollow Waterline Replacement Phase 1. Scope of work includes constructing approximately 6,500 linear feet of new 8-inch C900 PVC water main, including fire hydrants, new water services, and required fittings. Scope of work also includes installing any concrete or pavement removed during the work. Work shall take place in Fools Hollow subdivision along North 22nd Ave or Drive, West Willis, West Savage, North 26th Drive, West Sylvester, North 27th Drive, and Sholo. City's engineering staff provide design for the project with a construction estimate of $1.1 million. Their project was publicly bid in accordance with statutory requirements with the following results. Apache Underground Excavating at $1,203,331.00, and Western Grade LLC at $1,349,125.50. Due to the rise in construction costs, the excess funding to construct the project will come from the Fallenbrook Phase 1 and Phase 2 projects, which will be moved to future budgets, and they're currently under design. Staff recommends awarding the construction contract for the Fools Hollow subdivision waterline replacement Phase 1, City of Sholo project number W0523, to Apache Underground and Excavating in the amount not to exceed that $1,203,331. Authorize the associated budget transfers. Once again, bid tab is attached and available for question.
Thank you, sir. Questions or comments? Councilman Alsop.
Okay, with this water line improvement in here, is this the last of it, or is just this the beginning of it?
Unfortunately, it's Phase 1. There is a secondary phase right now in the CIP. I believe it's 1 or 2 years out. I think it's 2 years out, and that'll do the everything north of this. So going up that same subdivision, going up into like Thornton and that area just north, what's highlighted in the picture.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You bet.
Councilman Judd.
So is this the old clay pipes as well? Is that what you're replacing there, or is this something else?
Yes, there's some AC, asbestos concrete pipe in there. Actually, a lot of this is smaller 2, 3, and 4-inch pipe. That's part of the older Fools Hollow system that we acquired years ago. They went with smaller infrastructure back in the day. You'll notice if you drive through, there was no hydrants. The hydrants can't be on the smaller pipe, so this will provide the whole subdivision with fire hydrants as well as new services, new mains, etc.
Any questions? Look for a motion. Councilman Judd.
I move to award the construction contract for the Fools Hollow subdivision water line replacement Phase 1, City of Sholo project number W0523 to Apache Underground and Excavating in the amount not to exceed $1,203,331.00 and authorize the associated budget transfers.
Thank you, sir. I got a motion. Need a second? Got a second by Councilman Hatch. All those in favor of the motion? All those opposed, same sign. Motion passed. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Oh, there is somebody else get to talk tonight. I thought there was just 2 of you. Next item on the agenda is consideration of approval of a list for job order qualification contractors for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning service.
Thank you, Mayor and
Mr.
Council. The city owns buildings and facilities at 28 locations, and that's give or take. There could be 27, there could be 29. It's hard to keep track. When we wrote the RFP, we had a list, but we said and others, so we're covered on that. I just wanted to clarify that number a little bit. All these buildings have some type of heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. HVAC systems, which range from wall heaters to large roof-mounted HVAC units. 6 of the city's main buildings are integrated into a building automation system, which remotely controls and monitors these HVAC systems. The city's goal is to streamline the process for scheduled maintenance, replacements, and emergency repairs. City of Sholo conducted a competitive one-step process to retain up to 3 contractors for a job order contract to provide labor, furnish and install materials for replacing and maintaining HVAC equipment at city facilities. This work will include scheduled maintenance, planned upgrades, and emergency repairs. When practical, competitive job order pricing will be requested from all the selected contractors. In emergency cases, the contractor with best ability to respond will be issued a job order. The term of this contract will be 5 years. However, services will be requested on an as-needed, if needed basis. The resultant contract is neither exclusive nor a commitment by the city that the contractor services will be required. In March 2023, city staff solicited statements of qualification for HVA service firms to provide job order contracting services. 3 statements of qualifications were received, resulting in the following list of 3 qualified firms: Advanced Air Systems, Rim Country Mechanical, Inc., Elevate Mechanical, LLC. Staff recommends approving the list of qualified contractors for HVAC services and entering into job order contracts with the listed firms. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, sir. Any questions? I have a quick, I guess, comment. The way you read the list off, that isn't the way, what kind of rotation is there? How's that going to work?
So there is no rotation. So what we do is we get all 3 of those firms under a master contract.
Mhm.
And then when we have a service request, we contact all of them and they give us a price.
Mm.
What saves time for us is that they're already under contract. So as soon as we get the pricing, we can pick whoever the lowest price is, more than likely, and get them on the job a lot more quickly than if we have to do a separate contract, or on a bigger project if we have to take the city council. So it's a time saver.
Sure.
And when you have a building that the heater doesn't work in the wintertime or vice versa in the summertime, sometimes you got to get on it pretty quick.
So are we concerned with any kind of like a time? If you call them, all 3 of them, and
So what we'll
wait
do,
till the next day?
right? We give them a letter describing what the work is and give them a deadline for when
Okay.
when their pricing is due. If it's a more complicated project, we'll have a pre-construct or a pre-bid meeting. We'll bring all 3 of them in and we'll say, this is the scope, or we'll take them into the building and say, this is the unit, this is what we think we need to have happen. So
It kind of makes it quicker, so you don't have
Right.
to wait for, okay, that makes questions? Any other questions? Motion? Councilman Hatch.
I move to approve the list of qualified contractors for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning services, and to enter into job order contracts with the listed firms.
Thank you, sir. Got a motion, got a second. All those in favor of the motion? All those opposed? Motion passed unanimously.
thank you.
Thank you, appreciate that. Kind of curious to see how that's going to work. I really am, because maybe we can do some other stuff in the future for sure.
Mayor, just to piggyback on that, that's the same process that we already do with our wells.
Right.
So we have that in place. We've done it for water line replacements, and we also do it for manhole replacements.
Are we doing it for water line replacements now? We used to do it that way, right?
We used to, it was a little problematic, and we haven't done it since the
I can see
initial
manhole.
contract expired.
Right, okay. Thank you, appreciate that. All righty, next item on the agenda, a summary of current events. I have one, just a reminder, a month from today, first weekend in May is I believe it's our 7th or 8th annual Sholo Barbecue Throwdown. We're going to be cooking Friday and Saturday, both days. There's a burger burn for the first 400-ish people that show up for free, because it's our 70th anniversary this year as the city of Sholo. Then we're going to have a monster burger contest. There's all kinds of things going on. I think there's a grilled cheese sandwich contest, a burger or a hot dog contest, steak contest is Saturday. So there's lots going on. It's on our website at City of Sholo. But Friday night should be really fun. And like I said, I don't know who's cooking all the burgers and hot dogs yet. We have somebody, I think Public Works might get involved and start burning some burgers for you guys. But come on out. It's something different than we've done in the past, but I think it's going to get more people involved. There's going to be a free kids zone like we normally have, but I'm looking forward to it, just see how it works out. So,
John? When and where?
it's May 5th and 6th at Frontier Field. And on Friday the 5th, I believe it starts at 5. And then the 6th, Saturday, I think it starts pretty much the whole day. So they'll have live music. I don't have the schedule in front of me. Like I said, it's on the website, but I believe there's a couple bands playing Saturday, and so it'll be fun. Hopefully I know God loves barbecue, so hopefully it's good weather. So, City Manager.
All right.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Just a couple of reminders of some other events coming up. We have the Navajo County Peace Officer Memorial Dedication right out here in front of City Hall, take place on April 22nd at noon. Everyone in the public's invited and welcome to attend. We'll be honoring those peace officers that have lost their lives in the line of duty here in Navajo County. I encourage everyone to come to that on April 29th, which is a Saturday. Also put on your calendars, that's our MLK Day of Service, where we have volunteers work on community projects in the city. We'll meet here at 9 o'clock at City Hall for work assignments, then return to City Hall for lunch. It's prepared for all the volunteers, so if you want more hamburgers, come back at lunch. And please remember to wear good shoes, bring gloves and a hat if you come to work on that day. Looking forward to cleaning up the community, doing some projects. Just in the way of public works projects, their city contractors continuing to work on the Mill and Owens waterline project. They're going to be paving some of the areas in there this week, doing the final water service tieover. So appreciate your patience with that project. And then sometime in the next week or two on West McNeil roadway, they're going to go back in and replace that part of asphalt that went bad. And so they're gonna do that on that in next couple of weeks. Just appreciate your patience as we're going to have a lot of other projects coming up. So just appreciate your patience as we do these constructions.
Thank you, City Manager. I appreciate that. Every time I bring up be patient, my wife, because she watches this every now and then, laughs because we're going to get busy. You know, we stay busy pretty much all winter, but here in the next probably 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to be more busy. So I always say be patient, but my wife doesn't believe me because she doesn't think I have any left. I think I have 2, but anyway, it's going to be busy this summer. I know there's a lot of things going on. I wish some of these events that we have going on in the summer, we can figure out how to do them in the winter because that's when everybody gets bored. But anyway, anybody need seconds? Good to go? Okay. Next item on the agenda is scheduling of meetings, I believe.
Yeah, just remind you that this Thursday at 6 o'clock is our study session for the budget and our town hall. So I just look forward to seeing you here at 6
And that's
o'clock on
open to the
Thursday.
public.
Open to the public. And hopefully we'll get through all of the department's budget that night.
Plan on staying a while.
Stay for a couple hours. We might bring some candy bars for you or something.
Popcorn.
Popcorn? Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Okay. Seeing no other business before this council, I'll adjourn this meeting. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it.